Hey guys, I am Manuel, and I am the campus pastor at Pinelake Church in Clinton, Mississippi. And Mac just asked me to share just something I've learned as a campus pastor. And I've only been doing this for a short amount of time. We launched last January. But I think one of the things that has just become abundantly clear to me in just these last couple of months is how important it is that I stay connected to the Lord just personally. I think a lot of times we can get caught up in just the busyness of doing ministry and sometimes at the neglect of our own spiritual health. And I think especially in our role as campus pastors, it's so important just to stay connected to the Lord. We have a very small amount of time on stage. I guess a typical Sunday morning, only about 5 to 7 minutes. And I've just found it so important that during that time, I'm really hearing from the Lord and that I have a word from the Lord. And I can't do that if I'm not taking care of myself, if I'm not spending consistent time in the Word, developing a habit of listening to God. And so the more consistent I can be in just the time I spend with God, the time I spend in His Word, the time I spend listening, the easier it becomes to do that on a Sunday morning in those few moments that we do have on stage. It plays out during the week just as well. If someone is coming to me and they have a need or they have a problem or they have an issue they want to just tell me or ask a question, if I'm connected with God, I typically have an answer. If I'm not, I find that I don't have answers. And so God's just been teaching that and showing me that in so many different ways. Just as campus pastors, we have to stay connected to God to be able to lead, not only in just physical ways, but just spiritually, to be really spiritual leaders is an important part of what we do.